Okay, so this is going to be the second proper video for Polymathematical for today. This is going to be off a different subject as to the last video. The last video was on politics, if you want to go and watch that. That'll be covering local elections that were happening today. I got to stop playing with my hair, that was, yeah, weird. Guess it's nervousness. Anyway, so this is going to be covering grime, as I said. So grime, for those who don't know, is I'm using grime as a descriptive for the whole UK rap scene. So this covers Afro beats, Afro bashment. That would be something like NSG. For those who have heard of NSG, if you've not, go listen to them. Fucking amazing, fucking amazing. Palaver, pushing up top. As well as that, it would cover more traditional grime, such as Stormzy, and as well as that, I think you'd include Dave in that mix as well. And obviously, you've got the older, bigger ones in that traditional grime scene, which were Wiley, Skepta, and those people. Now, I fucking love grime. I fucking love it. I'm on Grime Daily, which is a YouTube channel which posts fucking grime videos every day. So if you need to keep yourself up to date on that, go there. That'll keep you well fed from lots of videos, especially for today. For today, there is a new banger out by Hardy Caprio. That is Guten, and that is with Dig Dat. I think they both killed it. The background beat was strong. The background beat was really strong on that, and the back and forth was really strong as well. Yeah, fucking Hardy Caprio is big in the game, but he's underrated. I think he's big in the game but underrated. He may be underrated by me, but other people big in the game who you should be watching out for this year. Hardy Caprio may be one of them, but that's not who I'm going to outline for this year. For this year, these are the 4 names that you need to know. Yeah, 4 names. The 4 names that you need to know about for this year. I would say you need to know about Dave. Most people will have heard of Dave. If not, listen to his album. Please, please listen to No Words. That's an older one. Listen to, what else is there? There's No Words. Oh, my mind's going blank. No Words, 100 M's, whatever you want to listen to. Just type in Dave into YouTube. And as well as that, you can listen to his new album. His new album was fire. It takes a second to grow on you. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting summer bangers, I'll be completely honest. But it's a deep album. It's deep. It's right from the fucking heart. Like, this is what I should have expected from Dave. He killed his album. He's not doing it for anybody else. It's just for him. Just for him. Don't care what you think. It is the most OG of albums. Anyway, other people you need to watch out for this year. Another one that I'm going to love. J Hus. J fucking Hus, man. He hasn't dropped an album in a minute. Been 2 years since he dropped Common Sense. The whole Common Sense album is fucking fire. You got Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks was one of my favourite songs on that. That's one of fucking... Oh, it's a funny song, man. It's a funny song. What else is that? There's obviously Common Sense. And I think that Fisherman was in that album as well. And you've got a lot of other ones. Spirit might have been in that one. It might have been a single. I'm not too sure. But all these songs, give them a fucking listen, because he is, next to Stormzy and Dave, he is at the top of the game. He is at the top of the game, and he is probably the most known name in grime right now besides Stormzy. And again, Dave. But I'd say that J Hus is just edging it out past Dave. But Dave is coming soon. He's the prince of grime right now, I'd say, and Stormzy is the king. But watch out for J Hus. He's got a new album coming, almost definitely. I am so fucking psyched for that. I can't wait. I'm making a video on that day. I'm gonna be doing it. I don't know how this whole reaction video works, but I'm going to be doing like a review of the album on that day, most likely. And I will be buzzing. I'll be so happy. As well as that, you also need to watch out for Stormzy. Obviously, he has dropped Vossi Bop, which has got now, I think, 7 million views, which is fucking huge for a UK artist, for a UK grime artist. That is massive. It's massive. That must be one of the fastest growing UK grime videos besides Man's Not Hot. And, come on. This is real. This is real music. Vossi Bop is a vibe. It's a fucking vibe. If you've not heard it yet, get on it. Fucking show some love for the big man. Show some love for hashtag Murky, hashtag best gang man. Show some love. Show some love, man. And show some love on here if you can, man. That's all I ask. Share this vid, please. As well as that, who else we got? We got J1. Now, a lot of people watching this video who recognise the J host, Stormzy, Dave, they may not recognise J1's name. J1 is somebody who I've been following for a little while now, since he released Good Vibes about a year ago. I thought he had potential then. Here's me speaking like as if I'm some sort of rap expert or grime expert. I'm white as fuck. And I don't sound like Roadman at all. And I'm not Roadman at all. I'm just from a town where a lot of people listen to grime, and I love grime. Yeah. Anyway, but you probably won't have heard of J1. He's just popping now. He's got a few songs out. He's got out. He's really been jumping off of this vibe that he's getting, because he's getting big now. He's getting big. He's jumped on a track, a remix with Tion Wayne, and that is a Keisha Becky remix, which I think is a lot better than the original. That's with H. He's another one, H or H. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think it's H. He's a local manny boy. Big up. And that song is fire, much better than the original, I think. Yeah, so watch out for J1. His best song, in my opinion, is Becky. The lyrics are fucking fire. The flow is fire. The drip is fire. Everything fire. Go watch that video, man. That is some fucking rap. But he's got a different vibe to him, man. He's got a different vibe. Like, he got some, I don't want to say swag, but he's got something. I'm not sure what the word is. I guess drip. He's cold. He's fire, but he's cold. Anyway, as well as that, I need to finish up quick because it's been quite a long video, longer than I thought it would be. As well as that, I've already listed out who you should be watching out for, and channels you should also watch if you want to keep up with grime. You should watch GRM Daily, Link Up TV. I prefer GRM Daily, to be completely honest. It seems a bit more consistent to me. And I'm not the biggest fan of drill, which seems to be what comes out more on Link Up. But there's a lot of big names who've come out of Link Up, so Link Up is still a viable channel that you should definitely watch. And there's a few others as well, like Press Play Media and Mixtape Madness. Mixtape Madness is underrated, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. It should be. Actually, it might not even be underrated. I might be talking shit. But Mixtape Madness is definitely good for it. Check out M Huncho's Mad About Bars. It's got quite a lot of views, so anybody who's watching it who knows a bit about grime probably has already watched it. But if you haven't got much of a background in grime, or you don't know too much about it and you want to learn a bit more, watch that vid. Some hard bars. Anyway, what I'd also say is as well, another genre of grime that gets a lot of bad publicity, and quite rightly sometimes, I'll admit, is drill. I enjoy drill, I do, some of it. Not a majority, because there are a lot, I don't want to generalise, but there are a lot of dickheads in drill. But people I like include Skengdo, whatever his name is, AM, you've got Lowski, and what else have you got? You've got new up and comers in the Australian drill scene. Yes, Australian. They do have a drill scene. 1-4 The Message. What's that? That's hard, bro. That's hard. That's like some Harlem Spartan shit. Like, it's got up to 1 million views now, but it's hard. And the Australian accent really works with it. Like, it really works with background beat. And also, I say that I love drill because it's raw. Not drill. Grime. Drill as well, but grime, because it's so raw, is very honest type of music, which is a lot better than a lot of the commercialised shit. Like Dave, listen to his album, that is raw shit, that is out of his heart. He has fucking ripped out his heart and fucking spread it on some pages for you there, mate. And as well as that, there's a lot of others. But my basic descriptive of grime is, it's basically, it's a real show of how life is. A lot of it is bravado and like bigging up people. I'll be honest, that's true. But it's an illustration of how hard life is in the UK in a lot of places right now, in a lot of deprived places, such as London, which you see a lot of artists coming out of because it has one of the most violent areas. I don't want to say that that's where grime completely comes from, because I don't think it is. I think grime is an escape from that violence and trying to use that violence positively. And for those who say that drill and music like that is conducive or leads to more violence in streets and more violence in teenagers, I do see the argument for that. There is an argument to be made that it does normalise violence, especially among young teenagers, that a lot of it is getting popular with. The fucking Blackpool grime scene, I fucking hate that. It's fucking disgraceful. I hate all those child rappers. They're all, oh god. It's all just fake, that is shit. Like, at least with a lot of grime rappers, you know who's actually been out trapping, and none of those kids have been out trapping. Yeah. Anyway. Not trying to do shots fired or anything like that, just trying to be honest here, boys and girls, and whoever else is watching, and whatever you want to identify as. And what I would say is that drill is, as I was saying, there is an argument that it's making people more violent, but I would say that that main reason that the main thing with drill and grime and in general is that it is a reflection of the life that is being lived. It is not the cause of it. Drill is not a main cause of this shit. If there were better conditions around these people in these lives, then this violence would not persist, this crime would not persist. And grime does definitely glorify a lot of crime. Yeah. But that's a generalisation. There's a lot of it that talks about overcoming it and other stuff like that and having it in your past. And yeah, I would say that the main reason that the sort of violence that gets blamed on drill does happen, I'd say the main reason behind that is because of government failures such as low policing. This has all come about at the same time, and they're trying to lay it off as if it's for urban youth who are doing this. Don't worry. It's not because we've cut down police numbers by 19,000. No, it's not that. It's not because we've stretched out their resources. No, it's not because of a whole host of other shit that we've done to fuck over public safety. No, it's none of that. It's just those young whippersnappers who are rapping about violence. It's just them. It's not us. It's not part of our responsibility. What do you speak of? We don't have any responsibility to keep your young whippersnappers safe. You do have fucking responsibility. The government has responsibility. They have responsibility. So I don't blame it all on these kids. Yeah, I know I'm a kid as well, but yeah, don't blame it all on them. Yeah, I think that's the end of that video. For further stuff, please do follow, like, and subscribe. And yeah, hope you like this video, and please do watch more in the future. There's going to be a lot of other stuff, as I say in the intro video. This channel does cover a lot of stuff, including grime, politics, and lots and lots of other subjects. It's really going to be like, I'm going to play it by day. Whether the fuck I'm feeling on the day is probably what's going to be played, I'll be honest. But there will be a lot of grime and a lot of politics and economic theory and stuff like that. And you're going to see how my crazy mind connects these things. So, let's go.